Today, weather is a little bit pleasant, and winds are blowing. That's why I'm feeling a little bit relaxed. It is predicted that there will be rain and a storm in the evening, and that's a relaxing news for me, others also. Friends, in this live, I will discuss about Iran America peace deal, uh, why this deal is considered important by some people across the globe, and why Israel is not happy about it. Um the President of America, Donald Trump, wants to stop this war as soon as possible, and he has announced the peace deal between America and Iran, and also threatened Iran that if it doesn't accept the peace deal offered by America, it will face serious consequences. On the other hand, Israel is trying to disrupt the entire peace deal, and it has already said that Israel is not a part of this peace deal that is being negotiated between America and Iran. Friends, America considers itself as a global police. It wants every country of the world to obey its orders, and all those countries that say yes to American governments, uh, they have good time with America, and all those countries that dare to challenge the American supremacy all across the globe, they have tough time. For example, Russia. Currently, Russia is fighting. Uh, I think the entire Western world in Ukraine, and America and its allies has imposed different rounds of economic sanctions on Russia. They thought that by imposing economic sanctions on Russia, they will force Russia to stop war in Ukraine, and bring Mr. Putin on the negotiation table. But that did not happen. Trump, President Trump of America, loves to start war, loves to interfere in the internal affairs of other countries, loves to talk nonsense every time, but he does not have time to pay attention to the internal affairs of America. Right now, unemployment is very high in America. Americans, a large number of Americans are out of job. They don't have monthly income to support their basic requirements to meet their uh, daily needs. A large number of Americans are homeless. A large number of Americans are struggling with hyperinflation. But to my surprise, President Trump doesn't have money, doesn't have time to solve the problem of Native Americans, but he is more interested in interfering into the internal affairs of other countries. After attacking Venezuela and kidnapping its president Nicolas Maduro earlier in this year, President Trump thought that he can also attack Iran and defeat this country. And Hi, uh, you are Amina. You are Amina. Welcome to my live show, and please like and please like this live, and subscribe to my channel so that you can have uh, real time updates about whatever happening in the world. This is my English language channel in which I talk about current affairs in English language. So you are welcome in this live chat. Please ask your questions. I'm ready to answer. So I was talking after attacking Venezuela and kidnapping its president Nicolas Maduro. Donald Trump had opinion that it can also attack Iran, uh, and destroy it fully, capture Iran, and America will be able to uh, deploy a government which loves to say yes to America. But that didn't happen. Uh, the moment when America and Israel started uh, attacking is Iran, Iran also responded with military strikes in American bases based in Middle East. That surprised America. America did not expect this kind of retaliation from a, a small country like Iran, whose military is considered very weak compared to Israel and Israel and America. You know, America is a very bad habit of miscalculating the military might of other countries. America always loves to clash with poor countries, weak countries, poor military organizations. But when they have to clash with a military power or a country that is considered to be very strong, they avoid the conflict. So when Iran started to attack military bases in Middle East, Americans came to know that Iran is not going to surrender very easily. Iran is going to fight for a long time, and Iran is going to destroy the American supremacy all over the world. I'm not a Iranian supporter. I'm not an American supporter. I'm a neutral guy living in India, and I love to give my opinion. I love to present my opinion on different matters that happens uh, all across the globe, and I love to communicate with people what they think on the problems and the situations that happen in the current time. So Iran gave them proper reply. Iran gave them befitting reply and forced America to come on the negotiation table. After all, Iran is not an easy cake like Venezuela. Iran, uh, Iran has a complex military infrastructure in which their government works in different sections. Like uh, Iran has a professional, formal government in which there is a president, there is a prime minister, and there are ministers who run the government. Then there are Islamic clerics, Islamic mullahs who control the government from the back end, and there are Iranian military set establishment that control the government strictly. Iranian government doesn't take any. Then there is Iranian proxy regime in different countries. Iran has supported many terrorist organizations in different countries like Lebanon, Yemen, and different other countries in Middle East and other areas also. So Iran is not an easy game for America. So by launching counter attack on American bases, Iran forced Trump to rethink their policy. One thing is very clear, like when Americans started to attack Iran thought it very necessary to block a state of Hormuz where from where uh, around 20% of hi like you are welcome. If you have any question to ask, I'm ready to answer. You are always welcome in this live session. Stay tuned in this live session, and then live like this session, like this live, and subscribe to this channel for more updates. So I was talking, Iran has a complex military industrial complex military, mullah, Islamic cleric, and terrorist organization. So Iran has a very deep wave of government, mullah, military, plus terrorist organization. All these things make Iran very strong and different from other Middle East countries like rich Middle East countries like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, uh, Qatar. These all are the puppets of American government. Uh, they all these all countries have a American bases on their soil. So they are forced, they have no choice to say no to America. They are always ready to say yes to America. But Iran is a different case. There is no diplomatic relationship between America and Iran. And if you believe the perceptions, if you believe the thinkings of Israeli government, Iran is secretly trying to make nuclear bomb, and it is also enriching uranium, which is required for the formation of nuclear bomb. And CIA, the uh, agency of the spy agency of America, and Mossad, the spy agency of Israel, they all have very confirmed reports that Iran is just a few years away from making nuclear bomb. If Iran achieves, if Iran somehow makes nuclear bomb, it will change the power balance, geopolitical balance of Middle East. If Iran makes the bomb, then Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and other uh, wealthy Middle East countries will also demand for nuclear bombs, which will make the situation in Middle East very bad. Middle East is always a troubled region for everyone due to different versions of Islam. Like Iran follows the different version of Islam, and Saudi Arabia follows the different version of Islam. So they always love, they always engage in cultural and other psychological fights. They always accuse each other of doing wrong things, and that's why there is always commotion and uproar and problems in Middle East. uh, you always see wars and sectarian crisis in Middle East. So that's why Iran uh, Iran and Saudi Arabia hate each other. They don't like each other. They always abuse each other. They always talk nonsense about each other. That's why American presence in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE has always created a problem for Iran, and Iran also wants to eliminate American presence from Middle East. It will allow them to capture the entire Middle East, and then install their version of Islam in the entire region. Saudi Arabia considers itself the leader of Islam, and in the same way, Iran considered itself as the leader of Islam in the Middle East. So it's a clash between Islam versus Islam, my Islam versus your Islam, and they all want to implement their own version of Islam throughout the entire region. So, fortunately, Middle East, a Middle East war between America and Iran is coming to an end. A peace deal is going to be signed, going to be agreed very soon. But it seems that Israel is not very happy about it. Israeli government has already said that it is not a part of this deal, and they are out of the deal. Uh, it is reported that Israeli government has not stopped bombing different regions of Lebanon, which is the hotbed of Islamic terrorism. And I believe that even if this peace agreement uh, is implemented, I don't think it will last longer. America and Israel, America and Iran don't trust each other. America doesn't trust Iran, and Iran doesn't trust America. Uh, Iran and America are far away from each other. America is far away from Iran. America has nothing to do with Iran. But when it comes to Israel, yes, Israel has problem with Iran. Israel is supposed to have nuclear weapons, but it has never disclosed that it has nuclear weapons. but it is believed that Iran has nuclear weapons, but it doesn't want Iran to have nuclear weapons because it will create problems for its existence. When Israel was created back in 1948, I think, then Middle East countries were not happy about it. Soon after the creation of Israel, they attacked Israel with full force. But thanks to American support, Israeli army defeated the combined army of Arab states. And since then, Israel has been fighting for its survival, for its existence in the Middle East. Israel, you know, Israel is surrounded by, you know, enemy countries, and all those countries are Islamic countries. They hate Jews. They hate in, uh, Jews in that area, and they all want to eliminate Israel from the world map. But it is impossible right now. Israel is a reality. Israel has right to exist. Israel has a right to live like any other nation in the world. But Arab nations are not ready to accept this simple fact. Arab nations, Arab countries, most of them are Islamic. They always think that Islam should rule the entire world. This is not possible. Every religion has the right to live in this world, and one religion cannot say that it intends to capture the entire world. The main cause of the root cause of clashes between Israel and Iran is Islam religion. Because of Islam, they are fighting with each other. So I think Israel, the war between America and Iran should stop. Iran should also behave like a normal nation. Normal nation. It should not support terrorist activities in Middle East and other countries. It should negotiate with America. It should uh, present its problem on the negotiation in front of America on the negotiation table, and it should seek some financial despite from America and its allies. I think Iran is I it's my personal perception. Iran is captured. Iran is not an Islamic country. It is a Persian country. It is a Persian country, very beautiful country, in which brilliant people used to live. Iran had a uh, very glorious past, but under the leadership of Islamic dictators, Islamic rulers, Iran has lost its charm. Iran has lost its glorious past, and now uh, Islamic mullahs, Islamic clerics has captured this country, made this country a living hell. That's why I think Iran must be liberated from the capture of this old fashioned ideology. Iran must be modernized. Iran must have a democratic government free from the interference of Islamic mullahs. So, I personally believe that even if peace deal is implemented, even if Iran and America agrees to implement the peace deal, I don't think it is going to last long. Uh, I believe there are many terrorist elements who don't want to see mm, Middle East enjoying the peace, the benefits of peace. If there is a peace, the military industrial complex in America and other Western countries will not be able to sell their expensive weapons and arms of mass destructions. So, Iran, the declaration of peace agreement between Iran and America is very good. It will bring some despite to traders who are engaged in international trade around Middle East. But I don't think it will last long. It's a short life. What do you think of peace agreement between Iran and America? Do you think it will last longer? Do you think that America will be able to recover enriched uranium from Iran? Do you think that Israel will keep quiet even if there is a peace agreement? Do you think that there will be decline in enmity between Israel and Iran? So, whatever you think, just uh, drop your comments below. And thanks for watching this live. I would love to talk about another topic in another live session. Thank you for watching this live. I'm just ending it. Thank you very much.